Guys, I have to share with you the Tiger King documentary. It was supposedly a real non-fictional documentary, but turned out to be much more dramatic than the fake mockumentary Trailer Park Boy. And they are all similar character. Like you would think the fictional character are like crazy, but Tiger King's people are 10 times crazier, right? Like Trailer Park Boy, they keep going back to jail after like each time they try to make some money, and then they fail, they go back, and then there's this crazy cat guy, Bubbles, trying to open a cat park and make money, right? The Tiger King people have been doing it for years, since the 80s. And they were like today's YouTuber, like just a prank bro, and then make millions of dollars to prankster, right? Then the commentary channel trying to shut down the prankster channel. Then they try to shut down each other's channel, right? It's just like YouTuber beef. Those tiger groups, those people are like gangster. They run it like a gangster. All of them basically are just a millionaire, right? Threatening to sue each other and gun shooting one another. And you would think they are real gangster. Well, there's only one group that were related to a drug law, right? The drug law murdered somebody, but he had a lot of tiger, right? They have a lot of tiger when he went to jail. Yeah, by the way, he murdered a police, an undercover police, because he was smuggling drugs in tiger anus and smuggled the drug all over the country through the tiger, right? Then he got caught and passed on all his tiger to his apprentice, who turned out to be a cult leader. The cult leader used the tiger to recruit teenage girl to work for him for free. Then not just only work for him for free, but became his wives. Like all of them 19 years old. Then 20 years later, they're still working in his cult, tiger, whatever. All right? So that's these groups. Then there's this other crazy groups. Another millionaire. He called himself Joey Exotic. Now Joey Exotic also married teenager, except he doesn't marry teenage girl. He married teenage boy, 19 years old, right? You think that was the worst? No, not yet. He already had a husband, right? So you might be thinking, oh, maybe he dumped the previous husband and married the 19 years old teenage boy. No, he married them both. He had a three-way marriage ceremony with them. So he would kiss his husband respectively, but his husband won't kiss each other, okay? But even though if you kiss Joey Exotic, you are kissing the other guy indirectly. So you might as well kiss each other. One love. By the way, his husband aren't even gay. He's the only gay guy in the marriage. Just like Trailer Park, right? There's this 3 person in one marriage in Trailer Park, and now they are doing the same. In fact, maybe Trailer Park Boy was copying from this group of people. Or maybe just like the Simpsons, right? The Simpsons predict the future. So fictional work sort of like supernaturally connect to the real world. So Joey Exotic running this tiger zoo and breeding tiger, and I didn't know you can even do that. He sells to other crazy people all over the country who want to own tiger, like Mike Tyson, who has a tiger, right, in his movie. And Hollywood movie producer would come to borrow his animals for movie making, right? And then turn out that he would slaughter those animals when they became useless and old. So he's a bad guy, right? At first, everybody was a good guy when they get interviewed. It's be like, yeah, I'm all for exotic animal, raising awareness, and let children play with those wild animals. Oh yeah, and then turn out they're all slave master, right? They own slave, literally. Like Joey Exotic has an army. First of all, he has an army with AK-47 and they both hate the animal right activists who were after them, right? The animal activists has been shutting them down all over the world, all over the map. They used to make good money. Now they make good money again after they shut down the previous old money. So this group have been after the Joey Exotic group, and the Joey Exotic groups want to retaliate. So they own a lot of guns. They practice shooting, right? And they put a doll there, named the doll after his nemesis, the main crazy lady who was after them, right? This crazy lady was suing them. She was also a millionaire, and turned out she was running a tiger shelter, right? At first, she seems like a good guy, but when you look at her, when the documentary investigate her, turn out she also owned tiger, charging people money for visit to her park, her shelter. She was doing the exact same thing. And guess what? She's probably worse because she's selling tiger painting. And by tiger painting, that means painting produced by her tiger, according to her. So there's that. She made a fortune. She's a millionaire. And she's suing everybody for owning tiger like she did. And that's not over yet. It's far from over. There are too many stories. Because one of it that is Joey Exotic fly a helicopter. He flew and hovered above crazy lady's shelter and harassing her. Is a psychological warfare, and he openly talked about wanting to drop grenade to her and the tiger, and he talks about it in his internet shows. They all have like YouTube channel and stuff, right? And millions of subscribers. So the crazy lady will watch, and that's not the end. Joey Exotic, like today's young YouTuber, made a diss track against the lady. He was singing about how she killed her husband. Her husband went missing, right? And fed his body to the tiger. That's why the police couldn't find the body, and therefore no one arrests her. Isn't that genius? Because even the drug lord, when he killed the undercover police, he got into trouble. But this lady was like above the law if she actually did it. Well, the truth might be she fed her husband to the tiger alive. Because in one of the interview, she said, if you want the tiger to eat people, just put sardine oil on their body. Why would she say that in an interview? And did her husband actually become tiger poops?
There's just no use, there's nothing left but tiger trash. Oh, here, kitty.
So they're all genius. They can using the law to sue each other, using psychological warfare, using like internet to bash one another, doing diss track. And these are all older people, like 50 something years old. You just prove that age is just a number. Even like it's not just like YouTube and beef and drama are not young people's game. Like older people can excel in it too. That's what I learned from the documentary. So there are a lot of hopes for all of us guys. We just have to be a good person while at the same time learn from the crazy people. Because in these days and age, if you just good and normal, you can't succeed. Cannot. You have to be a little bit crazy. Right? You have to push yourself to the extreme like those people. That's what I learned. But be a good people at the same time.